It's a very beautiful evening here in Coast City. And yes, of course, that's a special time of the night for us to bring you yet another exciting edition of Nka. If you are a first timer here, let me quickly brief you on what the show is all about. So this is a show that comes your way every weeknight, 8 p.m. here on Afia TV. And it just brings your favorite creatives, your favorite entertainers, performers to your doorstep, give you that opportunity to have a one-on-one connection with them. Tonight, we are up and active for today's edition of the program. My name is Rochelle, saying a very big welcome to this very special edition. We're just 2 days away from Christmas. So what's up with you? How are you doing? How are you gearing up for what is to come? We're going to be talking more about the Christmas that is going to be happening in 2 days' time. But before then, let's go on a short break. When we come back, I'm not going to be coming back alone. I'm going to be coming back with someone very, very special. Let's go on a short break. The show is going to be right back. Welcome back. You are still watching Nka here on Afia TV. Yeah, I made a promise. I said when I'm coming back, I'm not going to be coming back alone. I'm going to be coming back with someone very special right here on the show. So ladies and gentlemen, as usual, it's time for me to keep to my promise. I mean, I don't make empty promises here on this show. If I tell you that this is going to happen, best believe that that is exactly what you are going to be getting. Sometimes you could even get extra. Yeah, I love adding Jara in everything that I do. My name is Rochelle. Once again, welcome to Nka. So today on the show, the very first one, for this brand new week, we are having ourselves someone who is an embodiment of talent. You know, it's not easy doing one thing and then you top it up with something else. Now, this person I'm talking about is a hype man, a hype god. And not only does he hype, he's also into music. He is a musical artist. And I'm sure you must have heard his song, or maybe you come across him hyping or doing one or two things that he knows how to do. So who is this person that I am talking about? His real name is Anikwe Ikechukwu Ferdinand, but he is popularly known as the Big Teddy. Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
So I said I'm going to ask you, where is the small Teddy?
What?
The smart Teddy.
Yeah.
So since you're the Big Teddy,
Okay.
where's the smart Teddy?
Our spotter is going to come real soon.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
I love your hairstyle,
Thank
the
you.
way you packed it.
Thank
You know, the last time I saw you, you were not in this particular look. It was something different. So I don't know if it was tonight's show that inspired, this dapper and dope look.
It's not sure it's part of it. And
Okay.
Other things. And
So you don't want to be caught on fresh.
I don't want to cut off.
So how are you doing? It's the 23rd day in the month of December 2024. Christmas is just 2 days away.
Okay.
Do we have anywhere we're turning up?
Yeah, definitely places to turn up. We're going to turn up at Upper Square.
Mm-hmm.
Upper Square today. We're having what they call it, the roadblock.
Yeah, the roadblock here is happening today.
Yeah.
So it's been an amazing month for you because, we've seen you mount several stages from Cooler from the East to Jericho that happened on Saturday. And tonight is the roadblock. So how does it feel? How have you been able to meet up with all this? Hasn't it been a very choking and stressful one for you this period?
It's been choking and stressful, but anything for the craft, anything for the art.
Okay.
Because I do it personally, I have the love for it. And I'm passionate about it.
So talking about anything for the crafts, like what length have you gone for the crafts?
I've gone through.
You've crossed 7 seas.
Not just 7 seas, but I've gone through a lot. Like I've worked on myself. Like when I started as an artist, I knew that I wouldn't get much calls or much requests from people to come and perform. So I needed to do things that they will give people that this guy is good at. There's something he's doing.
Yeah, he has something to offer.
There's something to offer. So I went to the background. I did the visibility check. I did the visibility study of entertainment here in Enugu. So I started out as creating a new art skill for myself, which is hyping. So from the hyping, I got to meet other entertainers, meet other people. So from there, start scaling through. And thanks to Afia TV, because Afia TV always gives me the platform. I'm very, very thankful for Afia TV.
You know, someone watching right now will just go pick up a pen and paper and be jotting down some things because you've actually caught soup for a lot of people out there. So before we get into talking fully about your craft, you know, what you've been able to do for yourself, because you do two things, and how you started off, let's get to know you more. So your real name is Anikwe Ikechukwu Ferdinand. So can you tell us more about you? You know, what life was like growing up? Did you grow up here or somewhere else? You know, the basic things, school, and how where we are today.
Okay. Actually, my name is Anikwe Ikechukwu Ferdinand. I am a citizen of Enugu State.
Okay.
I hail from Iziago. Iziago.
Okay. They always tell us to be careful of Iziago people.
I hail from Iziago. So I'm an indigenous of Enugu State. I grew up at IMT, Rector's Village, IMT Campus Street, Enugu.
Okay.
That's basically where I grew up. My mom was a lecturer. She was a senior lecturer in IMT Enugu. That's where I grew up from. And my dad was the Director General for Arts and Culture and Tourism in Enugu State.
Okay.
So he's presently the president of Pan African Congress Bureau at Addis Ababa. So he has gone through lengths of culture, entertainment, and everything. So I draw some inspirations from him. Okay. Every child wants to be like his dad in his own way, his different way. So I discovered my talents, and I felt like I got fit in shoes as a musician and stuff like that.
Okay.
I went to my primary school was Charles Nursery and Primary School. I paid for 2B Devon Drive, GRA, Enugu.
Enugu here.
Yeah,
okay.
So when I was done with primary school, my secondary school was Air Force Comprehensive School, Abuani, Enugu. So at Air Force Comprehensive School, Abuani, that's where everything all started. That's where it all started.
So you were among those persons that would disturb during classroom activities?
Not just classroom, like when we're in dining hall.
Yeah.
I used the cutlery.
And then the days that we have virtual shows, I don't know what you guys called it back then in your own school, but I know then in my school, social nights, V shows and all of that.
I used to sing Osher Raymond songs, then I mind P Square songs, stuff like that. Osher Raymond P Square songs.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I started from.
Okay, so after school, because from secondary school you already discovered that you have a passion for singing.
Yeah.
So after school or while you were in school, what happened as regards to your musical career?
While I was in school, when I finished, the thing that really sparked it up, that actually told me that like I could really do this, was when we go for the All Air Force Games in secondary school. I go for the All Air Force Games in secondary school. I went to Makodi, because that was where we did the All Air Force Games in secondary school. I think that was in 2006 or 2007 when I was in SS2, SS3. I think that was when we went for All Air Force Games in secondary school. I mined P Square songs, and I saw the reaction of the crowd.
Okay.
They were like really into like I could really do that. So like if I can actually give up this energy, because there's this feeling that you get when you are on top of the stage, like you feel like all the depression, because everybody has all his own struggles and what in life. You feel like everything is gone. You feel like you're on top of the world. You feel like you do things effortlessly. You feel another overwhelming. I don't know how to express it, but you feel like no stress. You feel like you're on top of the world, you understand? So I actually tapped into that energy. I was like, I really have to do this. So when I was in secondary school, there was this person that he really believed in me, my art and my craft. Because I really used to write and all those stuff. So I used to sing the songs back then and those stuff. So in 2009, we left secondary school. It was like, we're going to go to a first studio. So one of the studios that were popping very well then in Enugu was Keruzu at Otiba Junction. So we got to Keruzu's studio. The first person we met there told us that they're going to bring up a producer for us. That was my very first time I met Fino. Fino was a producer in Enugu then. Back then. So they called Fino for us. Fino told us that one track, one production for a track, because it was a session, was going to cost, he said, like 150,000.
Oh,
I
wow.
was like, you telling someone 500,000, 1 million then.
Yeah.
So that my senior in secondary school was my school father.
Okay.
That's Nandiene.
Okay.
So he now told me that
We have
it's
to
off.
leave.
We have to leave. It's off.
Yeah.
So that was the very first time I saw female
Okay.
in my life. So after that, I continued struggling. And I gave myself a stage name, Ike to One. That's PKHQ to One God as I got into the secondary school and got into the university. And UN University of Nigeria School. So I studied theatre art and film studies. I got have a diploma in music in Godfrey University.
Wow, you've actually been intentional about this profession.
Yeah. Okay. So when I got into the university, theatre Paul Robsonites, we call us Paul Robsonites at the theatre art. So I was acting, going for rehearsals and stuff, but music was there.
Actually the thing. Okay.
Music was there. So back then I had to meet the organizers of shows there, Lorenzo, other people, Eclipse that is now with Emma and that and stuff like that. So I had to meet up with them. I was going for shows, nights and stuff, going around school. My songs then playing on Lion Radio.
Lion FM.
Lion FM. UNN. So I was getting fan base in UNN and stuff like that. Kept on pushing. Then when I was done with school, I was like, I have to stick it up. So I came back to Enugu. I was still doing my stuff. So I did my songs, did my EP, promoted, but the productions I was getting wasn't good enough until I met the producer that understood me. His name was Nani. His name is Nani.
Yeah.
Sorry. His name is Nani. So Nani actually understood me as an artist, understood where I was driving at. Because as an artist, it's left for you to find yourself and find a producer that really understands your concept.
Your kind of sound.
And bring it to life. So he's one that really understood me. And we made my very first hit single that was making waves and still making waves here in Enugu. That's Fire Down. So it's a big thumb up to Nami, thumbs up to Jedi, and thumbs up to Cho. That's a Vibe Tempo family. So thumbs up to them.
It's been a long time coming for you because it's not just something that you woke up to discover of very recent. It's that way back from childhood and you started nurturing it. You've been very consistent with it.
Yeah.
This is something that most persons cannot even put through. You know, consistency is something that is very important when it comes to craft. So at what point did hyping come in and, you know, how did you hop on it?
Oh, when hyping came in was, as an artist, we go through a lot. And one of the problems that we go through, one of the major issues we go through is funds.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need a side hustle. They'll be giving me money for me to push this.
Okay.
Do my social media stunts, do my social media promotions, and give blogs and all this stuff to actually make me trend. I was like, bro, guy, this hyping stuff, you go work. Oh.
Okay.
When you were acting, you had this kind of harsh voice like Peter the Chin. Like,
okay.
why not try hyping?
Okay.
So I went to my mirror. My rehearsals, just like how I learned the theater art. You rehearse at the mirror. So I started rehearsing. It was
not like you went to a particular school or you met someone and told the person groom me. So it was a
self-taught. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was in the mirror, I was doing, listening to other hypers.
Okay, like who and who inspired you that time?
What is that?
In Enugu here?
Not just in Enugu. There's this hype man that is actually represented in Sound City. That has kind of a color that, when I remember his name, I'll tell you. So he was the person that actually.
Is it there really? No, there really isn't a hype person. Yeah, he's not. And
the guy, he's cool.
Okay.
Looks like he has this Ajabota kind of cool vibe. He normally tints his hair white. What's his name? When I remember it.
Oh, is it Dotun?
Dotun. So
he's with Cool FM right now. Yeah.
I normally watch his hype. So
okay.
I drew inspirations from him. So I was like, this is it. This get people what they need, the vibes and everything. So I tried to dip in the voice and everything. I got to that part. I was like, okay, I need to actually feel what hyping is like.
Yeah.
So I started moving out in the night, going to nightclubs.
You became a night crawler.
So eventually, there's what they call patching hype. Patching hype is when you go to clubs that they haven't signed you as a contract.
Okay.
When the hype man is tired, because some hype men, they don't have a second hype person.
Okay.
So some like they want to be the only high person, but it's very tiring. You understand? So one day they're like they're tired, they give you the mic, show what you have. And I was like, from there, people were feeling the groove. I was like, because hyping is something that like you get more inspired from the interaction with you and the crowd. There's a feedback mechanism.
Okay.
When you're giving them the vibes and they're responding, you get more inspired of what to tell them,
what to do
or what
next.
to do next. And so that was where I was getting all the experiences from there.
Okay.
I started hyping, I started my official contract work from bars.
Okay.
So I was going from bar to bar, from this bar. They get more issue, move to another bar. Get more issue with DJ.
Now you're going to tell me about that small issue.
Because they know.
Is it money related? Because I know money is always causing problems.
Speak out for PG.
Okay.
For entertainment, they go use you.
True.
So that time when they won't use you, not for you to put you low.
Okay.
Find another spot.
Okay.
So they'll like pay you this and they don't pay you that next week. Like contract weekly, they don't pay you the next week. So I had to move.
Okay.
Because I'm giving you off energy and you're giving you something back.
Wow.
So from there, I started moving to other. Then I now eventually found my own club that I hype right now. And the name of the club is Exodus. It's in between Cubana.
When you're done, you're going to drop money for it.
It's in between Cubana and Rewind, Exodus.
Okay. Your story is such an interesting one.
Thank you.
I know you still have a lot to tell us tonight.
Lots of packed and loaded.
But just pause with that for now. Let's go on a short break. When we come back, we still have a big Teddy right here in the studio with us. For small Teddy, we don't know where small Teddy is. We're going to be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back. It's still a night where we get to chill out with the one and the very only Big Teddy right here in the studio. There is something that you haven't done for us. You're a hype man. So you're supposed to have showed up some skills. I'm not putting you on the spot. So let's do this way, right? So we just returned back from the short break. So can you usher us back into the show? Is it possible? Just so I know that's how you could say, yo, ladies and gentlemen, to the B, to the no, to the T, to the E, to the D, to the D, to the Y. This is still Afia TV Inca, and you are welcome back to the show. You know, that kind of vibe, that energy.
Okay,
so just do something like that first.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, should we reserve it when we are wrapping up the show?
Anyway you want.
Anyway, no, we can still do it now and then get another one. We're ending.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, your hype man, Big Teddy. Stay tuned to Afia TV. Welcome back to Uncle, ladies and gentlemen. We are live right here in Uncle. Ladies and gentlemen, no other place, no other show is better or sweeter than Uncle. And as they go. Once time, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy had my Big Teddy. Once I'm getting down right here in Uncle. Right?
Okay. Now it feels like you shouldn't even end that. You should just continue with it. Okay, so that was a good one. Now you have your hit song, Fire Down, out there doing the Lord's work. So what inspired Fire Down song?
Fire Down is actually just a vibe of.
What exactly are you even firing down? Let's start from there.
Actually, it's just like, you know, like when you like, it's just like this, like all work and no play makes Jack
a dull boy. Like yeah.
So in this life, everybody has his own struggle. Everybody has his own struggle, things that he's going through in life, but as you struggle, as you do all those things, you guys just like, you know, let loose. Instead of like catch the groove, fire down, like groove with it. Instead of fire down, just go with it. They do. It's like.
So are you a groove kind of person?
Yeah, I'm a groove kind of.
Oh, you're a groove kind of person. Yeah. Okay, I see. And I'm not looking at you. One wouldn't tell whether you're a groove kind of person or you're not. You're just in between. Okay. That's not bad. It's not a bad thing though, but at least you have time when you just want to stay on your own, have a me time or something to be able to recollect. So Fire Down, is that the only project you had for the year 2024?
I released Fire Down, I released Ada, I released Bounce, and I released Mbachana Bobo. Mbachana is a highlight song.
Okay.
The highlight song.
Okay.
So that four.
Wow, that means you've actually had yourself an amazing run in the
Yeah,
year 2024.
yeah.
So, when it comes to music, we understand how important collaborations are. Features working with your counterparts in the industry. We understand how important it is. Is there any collaboration that you are excited about, or you would love to pursue in the future?
Actually, the person I'm feeling right now in the industry is Victoria.
Okay.
I love to work with Victoria because his his ideas is from another realm, from another dimension. Like I want to tap into that. I want to tap into that. I get where he's coming from. Like
Okay.
he sounds more, I don't know, should I call it alternative that he makes with Afro pop or stuff. It just sounds out of this world. Like I've done my researches to know because artists have other artists that they learn from or
Yeah.
they draw their inspiration from. But I've gone for that. I haven't seen people that sound like that, like Johnny. Although some people actually have some resemblance, like they sound like Whiskey, they sound like Davido, they
Yeah.
sound like. Oh, Victoria is just different.
Okay.
It's just different. So.
So he's
Victoria,
someone you would actually love to work with.
yeah, Victoria.
Okay. You made mention of having artists that kind of inspire sounds and style of music. So for you, who are the persons that fill in this particular position?
I would say there's a particular person because I listen to everybody.
Okay.
There are things that you learn from different artists. Like there's a way that it goes. Like you learn how to interchange, how to balance your voice, how to do all those things, how to draw more styles, and how to switch up syllables and stuff like that when you're writing your songs. You understand? So you learn them from different artists. Like this is how he does it. This is how she does it, and you mix it and merge, come out with stuff that are great. So even if a song is bad or they call a song a nonsense, so far as there's a sense in the none, so there is a sense in it. I just listen to it.
Just get something mixed up
Yeah,
together
yeah.
and do what you want
I
to do with
listen
it.
to all.
Okay. All right. The last question I'm going to ask you, before we move to something else right here on the show. Yeah, you've told us your journey, how you started off and how you've tried to be consistent with everything to be where you are today. What would you say are your biggest challenge, when it comes to being a musical artist and also a hype man? Here in Nigeria, in Southeast Enugu, what are your struggles with keeping up with your profession and the demands that it comes with, because it comes with demands. What are your struggles?
I will just talk am truly as in just playing. If you want to do both music and hyping, you're going to sacrifice your rest.
Okay. So your rest is at stake.
Just like you sleep, like full sleep is going to be like 2 times in a week.
Then the other
Or
days,
3 times.
you just close your eyes for 3
Just
hours.
like 3 hours.
And that's just it.
So have a good sleep, just like. So it's that stressful. You have to, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing.
Okay. All right. Let's go on another short break. When we come back, it's going to be time for something that is interesting here on the show. Stay tuned. Yes, of course, it's still Unka. And tonight we are hanging out with Big Teddy. Big Teddy is a hype man and also a musical artist here in Southeast Nigeria. So it's time for us to do something very fun here on the show. Yeah, as Big Teddy said, why he was telling us the story behind Fire Down. He said, all work and no play makes Jack a dog boy. So here on the show, all talk and no games makes us and our guests dog people. So it's time to play games here on the show. I don't know if Big Ted is ready for the game. Are you ready for the game?
Ready.
You're ready for it? Okay, so let's have it. So we're going to be starting off with the rating game. Now, this is how it goes on the rating game. We have 2 rating segments for you. On each, I'm going to be giving you names, and you are going to confidently and boldly tell me who your worst is and who your best is for each of the category. Yeah, you are a hype man and also a musical artist. So for the hype, we have what you are going to be written for us. For the music, we also have something that you are going to be rating for us.
Okay.
Is that very clear and fine?
It's
Are we good?
We're good.
So we can get the ball rolling.
Yep.
Okay, so he said we are ready to go. Now let's get it started. So Big Teddy is going to be rating from best to worst these hype men. Number one is, who do you think is number one?
Who's good?
Okay, so number one is Sneezy, and then
Okay.
2 is Ajibo,
Okay.
3 is MC Lodell. And then 4 is MC Firemouth. So who takes the best tag and who takes the worst tag? You mention the person's name and attach whether the best or the worst tag. So who's your best here and who's your worst?
Call that again, please.
Sneezy,
Sneezy,
Ajibo,
Ajibo.
MC Lodell, and then MC Firemouth.
Hi. Oh my God. Don't put me for tight sports. Oh.
Which type sports? But you are the person that said you're ready for the game. It's very simple. No hard feelings. It's just a game.
It's easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy. I know it's not good dog.
We just want one best and one worst. So you don't need to stress yourself or try to sleep on it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy worse, best L'Oreal.
Okay, that's good and fine. Very simple. Now let's get to artists. So you are going to be rating from best to worst this artist. Number 1 is Von Bleak. Number 2 is Dincy.
Okay.
Number 3 is Denzel Amani. Number 4 is Nami. And number 5 is Purple Boy.
Wetin dey worry me? Wetin dey
You want me to
worry
run through the names again?
Good.
Now, what do you want? I can do anything for you. Anything for
My
you.
G is there here.
Anything
now.
for
My
you,
G
Big
is-
Teddy.
My G is there for
But
this.
you want me
series.
to run through the names again?
My God.
So please, who is your best and who is your worst for this category?
Go again.
Okay, so we have Von Blake, Denise, Denzel Amani, Nami, and Purple Boy. Who goes for best and who goes for worst?
Denzel Amani.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh, hi.
Oh.
This one. No. This one is very, very hard. This one is very, very hard. No.
Okay.
Very, very,
And
very hard.
you know, the road is not supposed to be easy.
I think
all
I'll
the time.
pass. I'll pass for this.
You can't pass. I'm so sorry.
I'll pass for this.
No,
one.
no. That's the rule here. No passing. No, you have to play the game. That's how it's done here. So you don't come and dictate how things are done here. You only abide by the rules, and I make the rules. So please, can you tell us who your best is and who your worst is? I know you can do that. Be a gentleman.
My best is Nani.
Okay.
That's all.
No, it's remaining 1. We have to complete what you started. It's not sinking yet. It's not landing, rather. It's just sinking. So let
I
it land.
beg, if I call your name as boss, don't be me Kosa.
Now who got
See who Kosa here. See who Kosa here. See who
Please
Kosa
play
here.
the game. Play the game.
There's a lot of money.
Okay. You swallowed that name. You didn't actually call it out very
I've
well.
said it. I've said it.
Are you having
I've
speech
said it.
deficiency?
I've said it. There's a lot of money.
Okay, all right. So that's good. Give yourself a round of applause. Yeah, you did well. I love the energy. So it's now time for us to play the second game. And this one is called the this or that. The only thing you need to do here is just to make sure that your response, your answer comes in as prompt as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, let it restrict my airflow. Are we good to go? Okay. So best place to live in the East, Enugu.
Enugu.
Egusi Onugbo.
Enugu.
Amateur pizza.
Pizza.
Super traditional.
Traditional.
Clubbing or sleeping. Call or text. Call or text, you're laughing. Call or text.
Sex.
Mid 30 women or mid 40 women.
30.
Light skin women or dark skin women.
Yeah.
Loyalty or respect.
Respect.
Fufu amala.
Amala.
Momoya akara.
Accra.
Papa for balls.
Balls.
Red rice and jollof rice.
Jollof rice.
Asuno Nkwobi. Okay, you actually came prepared for this one.
Yeah.
That's also good. Okay, so now let's play the last game that we've got on the show tonight. This is called the impression game.
Okay.
Yeah, so the first thing I want to find out on the impression
Hi.
game.
Hi.
Another wahala. Okay, so on the impression game, want to know who's your favorite performer? It mustn't be a musician. It could be an actor. It could be a comedian. Yeah. So you have like you have chances, so you have grace to choose from anywhere. So who is your favorite performer when it comes to these three areas of entertainment: music, comedy, acting? Who could that be? Who? Davido. Shit me. Okay.
Yeah.
So, from the name of the game, you already know what it implies. Impression game. Yeah. So, in not less than 30 seconds, please, sir, can you give us some Davido vibes? Can you be the Davido on Uncut tonight?
Okay.
Are we ready? Is this something we can do? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, tonight's edition of Unkai is a special one. And there's a moment we all have been waiting for.
I didn't see the worry.
I didn't see the worry. Just hold on. Like, there's a moment we've all been waiting for.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Davido, all the way from Coal City.
Peruzzi, where trauma day? Peruzzi, where trauma day now? Peruzzi, go call Ifa day for room. Peruzzi, where trauma day? I beg, I got climb stage. Now, you don't bring that vodka. Oh, you don't bring vodka now, Mater. I beg, give me 2 bottles of Mater, I beg. Oh my God, where the shower? We dey climb stage now. Hey, see my fans, how na day now? How na day? Ah, oh my God, flavor a day, eh? Now, Banya, they feel your vibe. I dey feel your vibe.
You don't practice it before, perhaps? Wait. I know you're a BG fan, sexy BG fan, but like, have you sat down at home and tried practicing this, or that's just your first time of giving it an attempt?
I've tried it before.
Oh, you've tried it before? Wow. Okay. That was so, spot on. You tried. Good one. And with that, we've come to the end of the game. So now you can relax and not point at me and accuse me for putting you on the spot.
So at least I tried.
Yeah, no, you tried. A round of applause for you. Like, let me clap for you. You did well. You did well. So we've come to the end of the show, but we can't just let you go like that. It's not possible. You've got 2 extra assignments you're going to be doing for me before we go. This is not my own personal assignment that you must have to deliver. So the first one is you're going to be singing the chorus of Fire Down for Us. Then from there, right? From there, you will now use your hype. As the hype girl that you are, you now use that one and usher us out of the studio. Just wrap up the show. But before that, let me say something. This is where we are going to be drawing the curtains here on the show tonight. And thank you very much for making time to be part of the show today. Tomorrow is definitely going to be another day. So make sure that by 8 p.m. you are here. My name is Rochelle. And ladies and gentlemen, I hand you over to Big Daddy to do his thing. So let's go.
So baby, work it. Look what you're doing to me. Although I don't deserve it. So baby, fire down. Fire down the fire. Fire down the fire. Fire down the fire. Burn it down. Fire down the fire. Fire down the fire. Fire down the fire. Fire down.
The second one.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's been lovely having this fun with you, ladies and gentlemen. Always get stick here in this program called Nka. Nka na the place where they send you their way going where they catch fun. Too much fun, or fun, no jolling, everywhere na steady vibes on vibes. Where they go up, where they go, no turning down. Turn down for what, ladies and gentlemen? I got my own host here with me. It's your boy Hype Man, Big Teddy. Turn down for what? Come party rolls here, right here in Nka. Nka, you go carry you, they go away. No, you know as they go. Nka for life.
All right, good night. That's a wrap on the show today. And thank you very much, Big Teddy, for gracing the studio with your presence. Let's do this again tomorrow. Good night once again.